Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to, I'm still on my mission of building up my ephemera. So I wanted to make some postcards with kind of like a window in them with vellum and then an image behind it. That's my thought. So I'm just very quickly going to get started and just cut some of these out and we can get moving. So I have a bit of a different setup here. And that's because I've had a couple people mention that they find sometimes I'm too close. So I'm trying this and seeing how we go. So hopefully it will work. It will work well. Sorry, I've just getting all kinds of notes here. Okay, let me just get my garbage, put it on the floor here. So I'm pretty sure I want to put my window. I'm choosing which side I want to put my window on, and you'll see why in a second, why I'm cutting this way. I'll explain as soon as I get my punch out. So I hope you guys are all well. We're doing great here. Busy. Really busy. This season we're doing more trips to the cottage where we're not going, for the whole period, the whole summer. So I'm doing videos ahead where I can. So I've cut down the side where I want to put my punch because my punch has not got a lot of space on this side. It only has this like not quite a quarter of an inch. So I want to put my punch in here. On that one, that's where I want to put the image. And I didn't think I wanted to cut that side. I don't want to take the stamp off that side. So I'm going to cut here, put my image on this side, my window, like that. Keep these. I use these for little tags. Maybe we'll try and do 4 and see how we go with that one. And let's do this one right here. Okay, so we'll keep those. I won't need this again, I don't think, for the time being. And let me see, I'm just going to separate between these so that I have the one I want to play with right at hand. The others I'll keep, and I may put a window in them when I have a little more time. It's hard to say. So I'm just going to move those out of the way. So the next thing I'm going to want to do is put the window in. So this is going to be very simply putting a piece of vellum in where the hole is. Like so. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. All right. Now, where's my vellum? Okay, here it is. So I think I can get 4 like that, and I don't need them to be quite that long. I'm just eyeballing it. Gosh, I'm sorry that was so loud. I need to put a cloth under it. I'm just not used to using this table for my filming. All right, so I'm going to take my vellum and just glue it down around the window. Gosh, that glue, I have to tell you, I'm having the worst time with it. Worst time with it wanting to stay clean. And that's my fault, I'm sure. Just And put some more glue down here, like that. And then I'm going to take this. Gosh, do you find that when you get emails during the day that they often come at one time? They seem to all come in at a particular time. That's what I find with mine. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. Do this one. Just making sure we have enough time for all this. Probably don't need to go down like just a little bit there, just to make sure I'm hitting that side. There we go. So yeah, I hope you're all well. We're doing well. Lots of right now, Mr. Drill Adventure is at the cottage doing some cleaning, yard cleaning, and it's still post-hurricane cleaning. We've had to have a number of trees taken down, which is very sad. But you know, we've had the cottage this is our 5th season, so we've had it for 4 years. And we've had 2 major hurricanes during that time, and lost numerous trees during that time. So we were like, okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So we definitely said, okay, this is clearly not, with climate change and whatnot, it's clear that hurricanes in our region are in the early fall, are here to stay. So let's do some preventative maintenance. So we've had to take some trees that were very close to the cottage down to make sure we are not going to be at risk. That's what the plan has been. So yeah, that's what we want to be doing. So we have our window in. Now it's a matter of selecting what do we want to put in the window. So these are some florals from Toque. What's it called? Floral catalog cards. I love these. I print it 2 to a page, but I know I want this blue floral in one. I'm just going to select randomly what I want in different ones. These are from Mrs. Cog. These are mini art, but I think it might be a little too short. I love these cabinet cards. I think I might do one of these. These are from Tracy Fox. We'll do 2 of these. And I'm not worried about them being cut perfectly at this stage, because we're going to be backing these cards and we'll cut them out afterwards. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Let me see, I have one of these, and that is tall enough. So I'm going to take one of those. These are from Chunkless Step. Okay, so I'm not going to get super fussy about what goes where. I'm just going to get my glue. I'm going to turn them over. We'll make this kind of a random thing, other than I do want to make sure that my image, I'm getting a good image on the showing through. So I'm just going to put some glue around here. And I'm going to set it like, oh, that's lovely. And see how you can see the image through, and it's just kind of fogged out, and I just think it looks beautiful. Okay, one done. All right, let's take this one, and I'm going to put the glue around this gent. I'm just going to go just down around the edge of the card, like so. And then for him, I think we're going to have to make sure we're we have him somewhat centered. Sorry, my arm is shaking. It was where I have my elbow. And it doesn't matter. See, the card has come out on an angle, but he looks somewhat straight in there. To get smaller scissors and take that little divot off. But see, we can see him behind the window, which I think looks really cool. And then we'll put her behind a window as well. And get that on, like so. I don't know, I just think it kind of personalizes the postcard a little bit more. Like so. Excuse me, please. I have been battling a cold for a while. I feel like everything the grandkids get, pardon me, I have a tickle. Everything the grandkids get, I'm picking up these days. So I need to build my resilience. So sorry. Pardon me, please. So we'll get some glue on here. And pick out, yeah, the florals stick out a little bit better, don't they? Pardon me, guys. I'm just going to grab a little bit of water. Goodness, pardon me, gosh. Okay, so we've got our images on there, which I think look great. Yeah, the florals definitely stand out more, but it does give a nice effect. I don't know if you can see it so much, but you can definitely feel it. So I'm going to put these on. This is a scrap of cardstock, and just making sure. Now I can see the whole back of that, so I can put the glue on it. Gosh, I am so sorry, guys, for the coughing. There, that's better. So, again, I've got to get this glue sorted. Maybe I need a new tip altogether. Have any of you had that problem? So I'm going to set this here, like so. On that cardstock. Do this again. It's funny, I have whole periods of time where it's not a problem at all. But, you know, when you're filming, it's going to be a problem. So, that's crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. And I don't want to stop this video because I've got so much of it done. Gonna have a honey and tea drink after this. You know what I'm gonna do? I've got my glue stick here. I'm gonna use my glue stick. So we're going to set that down there, like so. Let's see what other color. Oh, this is nice. I'm going to take this and set this one down. Yes, I have, like I said, I've been battling a bit of a cold, but that's okay. Ever since things have gotten back to normal, or the new normal out there, I haven't got the resilience I used to. So, time to, I suppose, being around grandkids, there's no better test of resilience. Gosh, that's gummy, isn't it? No better test of resilience than being around your grandkids, especially when one of them's in daycare, because, oh my gosh, he brings home everything that's going. So, do I have this? Okay. So just making sure that's down there nicely. Pardon me. Now it's working. Of course. Perhaps I just needed to give it a rest. My fingers are super sticky. I wasn't anticipating using my glue stick, so I didn't bring my wet one up. So I'm going to just cut these. They're still good for time, so that's good. Now normally I would wait and cut them when I knew the glue was good and dry, but we're doing a video, so we've got to get rocking and rolling here. Pardon me. So I apologize as well. Gosh, you can sure tell I'm Canadian. Lots of apologies for the sound of my cutter as well. So yeah, there's no need doing any refined cutting until this part. And it makes this part even better because you get to see, sorry, too many thicknesses, I think. You get to see how everything comes together. I'm going to get lots of complaints about the noise. I know, and I know some of you are sensitive to that, so I do apologize. You might want to turn your volume down a bit while I'm cutting. If I knew how to add that narrative on the video, I would do it for you. I'm so sorry, I just don't. So, those are super cute. I'm really happy with these. I mean, the concept I think is good and solid. Maybe my execution isn't as good as it could be. Just going to cut that right there. But I wanted to show you the different sorts of papers you could easily use, and you could use book page images as well, you know, botanicals from a book page. All right, let's move this out of the way. And, oh, here it is. I knew I brought my corner rounder, but wasn't entirely sure where it was. Trying to keep this out of the way. Let's come in a little closer. The risk of being criticized about that as well. People are a lot more vocal these days and absolutely have a right to be. But I have noticed a little more, not a little more, a little less kindness in some comments, which is unfortunate. I hope that's not indicative of how people are feeling out there, but just rounding this 1/4 of an inch. Let's see, I've got a little bit of extra paper there. We'll just get all of this out of the way. So far, you see how it looks? It just looks so nice. It's got this one's got a lovely tan color in the back. I don't know if you can see. You can definitely tell that there's a recessed window in there. Isn't that cute? And it just, I don't know, it just gives it a little bit more texture and dimension in this one. Now I do have, this is the set I got at the dollar store, and it's the Dollarama here in Canada, and it was $1.50. I'm just going to open this up. And I do have some ink. We'll see if, sorry, I'm moving this all out of the way. Just got an envelope here to test my ink on. And I've got a little, they're kind of large, but I like them. There's got some labels on here too. Let's see, I've got my little block there, and I've got some hickory smoke ink. Oh, that's nice. It's not too stark black. That's what I didn't want. Okay. Let's just see. I mean, these I've already got these images on them, but I think that just gives it a little extra zhuzh. I haven't said that word in a long time, have I? Oh, it's got some up there. Let's come over the window a little bit onto his forehead. Now he's got a bit of a curl going on there. Put that on like so. And put this one on here, like so. There's a circle one. I like this little circle here. I don't need any more of the wavy bits, but I do like the circle. So I'm just going to pull that off and just try and just use the circle part. Pull these waves off. There we go. So if I just go in the circle like that, and I think it might be kind of fun to put it down towards the bottom. There. I think that looks kind of cool. We'll do that here as well on this one. I don't know, it just kind of gives it a little bit, even a little bit more dimension. I'm going to set this like so. So we're only getting part of a circle. There we go. And we'll do that one as well, the same way, because there's a lot of stamping on that. So there you go. Those are my window postcards. It's not a window to see through to the other side. It's just a window to create dimension on the postcard. So I think those are fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do apologize for all the noises, the coughing, and all of that. It's a bit much, but these were really, really fun to do. And you could, of course, add, if you wanted, a little bit more to them. Let's just see, what do I have here that could be added. So for example, you could add like a flower to go with them as well. And I think that might look kind of cute, actually. Let's see. Fingers crossed this glue's going to cooperate. It is. Yay. And so we could put it, I like it just kind of touching the window a little bit. Gives it even more dimension. Gosh, that's really cute, isn't it? Okay, so we've got that. Let's see, what other ones do I have? I have some of these are from Rachel. These are really pretty small florals that she has that I really enjoy. So I might not put them on the ones that have the floral already on them, but I think it might be kind of fun on these because those are portraits and it just gives it a little bit more color. And so I think that's kind of fun to do. So I'll do that. And I think I'll put it a little bit lower. Of course, I've stamped already. Whoops. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to stamp over top of it. But I think I probably, if I would do it in a different order, I would stamp after I put the flowers on. And then let's see. I continue to make noise. Could put this beautiful bird on here. I think we will do that. And I'm just going to put my glue on. Like so. Yep. It's only just cooperating. And I just have his tail touch there a little tiny bit. And cut this off. Like that. And then this one, we'll do the same. Put a bird on it since we've already got a floral. Oh, that's lovely. So we put this cute, oh, that's really cute. Okay, we'll put that cute little bird there. And add that to it. I got quiet there for a second. Oh my gosh. I've got glue everywhere but where I want it. Classic. Classic. Okay, so look at that. How cute is that with the window with vellum? It's hard to see. I hope you can pick it up. So there's these two that have the florals and the birds. And then this really does step that up with color because the portraits have a very similar background color to those. So that's it, guys. Thank you so, so much for joining me. Again, my sincerest apologies for the noises and whatnot, but I thought that was fun. Okay, take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.